Ladies and gentlemen, this is a super duper Asteroid Fight Club red alert that we will know exactly what type of a hurricane season we are dealing with in the next 10 days. And depending on how that goes, it could be really, 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 really bad. So now is a great time to start to pray for the health and safety of everyone on Earth, and specifically in the United States, or anyone who might be in hurricane danger. Okay? Hurricane Douglas is a beast, Category 4 level, that is headed pretty much straight for Hawaii. Depression number 8, soon to be Hannah, is looking like a very wet monster that is carrying a ton of rain, and it is headed towards Texas and will probably become a tropical storm and could possibly be a hurricane making landfall in the next 40 hours. And the big story with this one is rain, rain, and even more rain. You've got Tropical Storm Gonzalo coming off of Africa in the Atlantic, headed towards the Caribbean. And because the conveyor belt is on, you've got another brand new wave coming from behind Gonzalo. And this wave right here, known as Disturbance 22, is the one that I've been mentioning for a week that models have been consistently drawing up as being big, big, big trouble. So prayer warriors, it's never too early to start to pray these hurricanes away. And because there are a lot of evil forces on the earth right now, if we cannot pray them away, then everybody needs to be prepared for it to be freaking crazy. And East Coast, you are getting included on this. And I'm not going to be handing out a super duper Asteroid Fight Club red alert all willy-nilly loosey-goosey, man. There are some serious signs of danger. There are some serious signs of danger. Hurricane season is heating up. It's time to pay attention. Nathan the Nerd is no doomcaster or wishcaster. This is just a rundown of the scenario. His rundown of the scenario looks a lot like Cranky Weather Guy's rundown, and Cranky's the best weatherman on the planet. I mean, technically, there are signs of danger with soon-to-be Hannah for Texas. Some models have shown it becoming a hurricane. There are signs of major danger. Models have consistently shown what I'm calling Disturbance 22, the one behind Gonzalo, as being a big problem. This is Dada Boo, the Florida Wave Master. Long ways out at 10 days. Tones the Euro 240, one run. More to come. But the Euro has been hinting at Disturbance 22 being a pretty big problem consistently. Now, is this going to curve up and hit Florida or the East Coast? May it slip in and hit Texas or somewhere like Louisiana? I don't know. Is it going to curve out? Is it going to do a Dorian and just barely hug the coast, causing a very interesting time, but go out to sea safely? I don't know. But it definitely isn't going to hurt to pray now that this is going to be a hurricane season like last year, and no one in the USA will be hit, and even hopefully the Caymans will be spared. Models are showing signs of major trouble, and they have been. Multiple models are showing signs of major trouble, and they have been. Multiple models are showing signs of major trouble, and they have been. Multiple models have been showing signs of major trouble, and they have been. Anywhere from 7 to 10 days out. And this is Disturbance 22. And this GFS run, this is 06E, is so weird. I'm showing it to you. It shows like a weird hurricane going down into Mexico just under Texas. All right, it started in the middle. Let me go back to the beginning, and we're here. So this has Hannah not being that big of a deal. The GFS, although it's like the model that plays it off the most. Then it has some weird kind of hurricane, tropical storm thing form in the Gulf, go and kiss Louisiana, And then it has another hurricane tropical storm form down in the Yucatan Peninsula and then going and hit Mexico. And so all the models are showing signs of a very active, possibly extremely dangerous period over the next 10 to 12 days. And models have consistently showed a hurricane hitting Hawaii. Boom. Right in the face. About a Category 1 hurricane, but models have consistently shown a hurricane hitting Hawaii in about 4.5 days. I don't know. I've been working a lot the last 5 days, so time is kind of running together like a liquid. But, so, yeah, we're on super duper high alert. Is Atmospheric Defense, Prairie Warriors, Asteroid Fight Club going to totally save the day? Or are we going to get stampeded by 4 or 5 landfalling hurricanes over a 2 or 3 month period? We don't know yet, but now's the time to be doing your preparations. We are in a plague. The president came out today and basically said, I got to set an example. I'm canceling my convention because the plague is real. And so if we did have an evacuation event during a plague, that only creates a very problematic situation on top of a problematic situation, which has multiplier effects for risk, I would believe. So the first one we're dealing with is going to be Hannah. She's going to bring super heavy rain and flooding regardless of development past the tropical storm. And then after that, it'll be Gonzalo to see what that develops. And then it would be Douglas. Douglas is a Category 4 beast that has that look to it that is supposed to weaken before it hits Hawaii. But if you got a hurricane headed your way, it's always best to be super prepared. And then we got Gonzalo, and then we got the wave after Gonzalo that nobody likes. The whole super nerd crew at WX Twitter, that I love, by the way, Ed Petrowski and the whole gang have been talking about it. As he mentioned earlier, the wave coming off Africa bears watching. There's model support for develop east of the Lesser Antilles next week. If it were to develop, and if it were to ever impact the USA, it would be 11 to 13 days from now. Just something to watch. And so models are like, that's a lot of players on the board, man. And that the biggest, most dangerous player is Disturbance 22 as of right now, although this could be a factor. And I'm putting this ahead of, Category 4 that's rumbling towards Hawaii. This one seems to be a bigger danger to more people. So we got a lot that we're dealing with, and that everybody needs to be prepared. And this is only the end of July. If it is a conveyor belt, then we will probably be getting a lot more hurricanes over the next 2 or 3 months. And so there's a whole lot to pay attention to. And it is 2020, dude. This is like we're getting attacked by a different kind of monster every month. And Cranky Weather Guy put out his version of the red alert on the 17th, which was 6 days ago. And he's been pointing us all towards the second week of August as the real zone to watch. So, I'm just telling everybody, remember, I don't make money or a lot of money off the views. I do it off donations. So I would not be trying to hype anything up to hurt my reputation. That this is definitely a danger zone, and hopefully we gotta pray for the best case scenario over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But if we are gonna have a major hurricane bearing down on the USA coming out of Africa, known as Disturbance number 22, technically right now we got 11 to 13 days to prepare for it, and I love being able to give people a more than 10-day warning. So here is your more than 10-day warning. But the one in the Gulf, I think it could surprise. Either way, it's going to bring a ton of rain. All right, so everybody stay cool. I'm on the job. Cranky's on the job. The whole weather Twitter team is on the job. All of Astrofunk, everybody's on the job. Although I'm going to take a little break about 11 o'clock tonight to listen to the new surprise album by TS. And that stands for Taylor Swift. So if you want to join me, I'll probably be doing it live if I can figure it out. Bring some beers and some smokes if you want. But don't bring any negativity. As we check out these 16 songs. That one sounds interesting. And then I don't know. I got my eyes on 7 and August. They sound interesting. And yeah, we've got like comets and Houston Chinese consulate, spy papers burning in dumpsters, with major super creepy ongoing Siberian wildfires and more lightning than you can shake a stick at. Fire and ice as California wildfires making its own hail. What? The Copa volcano getting its volcano alert raised to yellow, amarillo, in Chile. Another hailstorm. This blue bin was like, nope, bye y'all. Good luck with the rest of the year. Yeah, so things are weird and wild. But hey, Asteroid Fight Club, this is everything I trained you for over the last 7.7 years. Yeah, dang. TD8 sure is looking good now. As in good, that means bad. And this was 53 minutes ago. Who knows what has happened in that 53 minutes since I've had a chance to update because of me make video. So everybody, stay cool. May the force be with us all. Let us live long and prosper together. And be ready for a whole lot of wildness. It's going to get wet and blowy. Totally. And it's going to be dangerous. But we were made for this, baby. Hit the button. It is party dance time.